My people perish for lack of knowledge. That's what the Bible says. Kenyans are perishing for lack of knowledge. And they will continue to perish until that day they will acquire the knowledge. They will continue perishing. A senior party leader in the opposition, currently very critical of William Ruto's government, has sent emissaries to a top government official with an aim of brokering a deal ahead of 2027 elections. And that senior party leader wants to use that deal to untwist and to force his colleagues in the opposition to support his presidential bid in 2027. Yes. So this senior party leader in the opposition, daytime, he talks very loud on how he can't join the government. Behind the scenes, he's sending emissaries to the government for a possible deal ahead of 2027 elections. This is why I say Kenyans will perish and are perishing for lack of knowledge. I want us to dig deep into that story as captured by one of main daily print media in Kenya. Before we have a look at that story, yesterday Raila Odinga was speaking in Nyanza where he made some remarks suggesting that he might be making his mind on supporting William Ruto ahead of 2027. And that can only mean Raila and William Ruto might also be striking a deal ahead of 2027. That will be our analysis in our subsequent videos. Let's have a look at this party leader who is playing it rough on his colleagues in the opposition. Party leader plots to jump out of deal. Still in the opposition circles, is a party leader in the opposition outfit planning to dump his colleagues? Well, our sources have learned that the man sent his emissaries to initiate talks with a senior government official about a possible working formula ahead of the 2027 polls. The man wants to use the talks as a bargaining chip among his colleagues to get their backing, failure to which he will join the government side. His handlers saying that their boss will not back anyone and has vowed not to be in political court after the 2027 polls. So this senior party leader in the opposition is sending his messengers to the government side for a possible deal ahead of 2027. And he plans to use that deal to force his colleagues in the opposition to support his presidential bid. Who can that be, ladies and gentlemen? Can that be Rigathi Gachagua? Can that be Kalonzo? Can that be Matiang'i? I'm talking of those three opposition leaders because they are the people with following in the opposition. Other leaders, I don't think William Ruto can even waste his time negotiating with them. Ruto can only negotiate with Rigathi, Kalonzo, or Matiang'i because these three have got some numbers to take to Ruto. Who can that be? Your guess is as good as mine. Not once, not twice, but severally. I've always explained that Kalonzo Musyoka has been secretly reaching out to William Ruto's government. That does not also mean that Rigathi Gachagua cannot join Ruto. If Ruto offers Rigathi Gachagua a better deal, Rigathi will join Ruto. If Ruto offers maybe Matiang'i, but I'm not very sure. If Ruto offers Matiang'i a better deal, maybe Matiang'i might join him. But the problem with Matiang'i is that Kenyans are the ones pushing for a Matiang'i's candidature. So if Matiang'i joins Ruto, he might go alone. But Rigathi can go with some of his supporters. Kalonzo can go with some of his supporters. So Ruto, if at all he wants to bring some opposition leaders into his government, he will most definitely eye either Rigathi or Kalonzo Musyoka. Those ones can convince their ethnic supporters into supporting Ruto, not Matiang'i. So this said leader is either Kalonzo or Rigathi, but chances are very high the said leader is Kalonzo Musyoka. So during the day, he's shouting loudest how he can't work with Ruto. At night, he's sending emissaries to Ruto. Kenyans will still get bad leaders. If you see Kenyans saying one term, a hoping majority of those people saying one term, they are saying one term because their ethnic preferred political leaders are not supporting Ruto. That is the reason they are saying one term. If their preferred ethnic political leaders today start supporting Ruto, they will change course, they will be saying two terms. And I'm saying this for these other Kenyans who have all along sung Haki Yetu. These ones who have all along been beaten and maimed on the streets as they fight for their rights. They should not fall for these tricks. This is their time also to relax and let those who have always enjoyed the trappings of power also feel how it is to be on the streets singing one term. Let them test it. Let them also feel how it feels to be tear gassed. That's the only way now Kenyans will be equal. And upon Kenyans being equal, they will have now learned and known on how to elect good leaders. Let these ones who have always said their businesses were being destroyed, let them also feel how it tastes to be in the position. And when I say that, I'm not being tribal or I don't hate somebody, but that's the truth. Kenyans will only elect good leaders after they will have learned the hard way. Look at the map of Kenya. Nyanza, Western, Kisii, Masais, Coast, Nairobi, Northeastern. All these areas have been singing Haki Yetu, Ukambani. It will be foolhardy for them to continue singing Haki Yetu, and they are singing Haki Yetu as they prepare to give advantage to some people who have all along been in government, but they were impeached. Let them understand these political games. If there will be any slight split in the opposition, William Ruto will easily win 2027 presidential election. And he will win because Kenyans normally vote along ethnic lines. Forget about this one-term chorus and slogan. Those ones saying one term, Don't take them seriously. They will change course and change tune. They can sing that one term till 2027. But on the voting day, they will look at where their ethnic leaders are. That's the bitter truth, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying all of them. There is a small group or a minority that may be as serious when they say one term, but a majority are not serious. They're just enjoying themselves on the streets. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.